Miyamoto Musashi was a legendary Japanese swordsman, famous for his exceptional combat skills and unique strategic mindset. Throughout his life, Musashi always highly valued self-discipline, considering it the foundation for achieving superior accomplishments. He not only practiced swordsmanship, but also focused on developing his intellect and personal character. Musashi's philosophy of life emphasized perseverance, self-control, and continuous self-improvement. Thanks to his strict training and strong will, he became an icon of the Japanese samurai spirit, Bushido. For Musashi, self-discipline was not just a means to victory, but also a path toward holistic growth. Miyamoto Musashi was renowned for his exceptional self-discipline, demonstrated through his relentless perseverance in training and self-improvement. He always maintained control over his emotions, never allowing impulsiveness or fear to dictate his decisions. His strong will helped Musashi overcome challenges and maintain his long-term goals. From these principles, everyone can learn how to patiently pursue goals, cultivate the ability to control emotions in all situations, and develop the will to overcome difficulties. Applying these lessons will contribute to building strong personal discipline, helping us progress constantly in life. Miyamoto said, "Do not seek pleasure." At the end of the 16th century, Miyamoto was pursuing the goal of becoming the greatest swordsman, traveling everywhere from dark places to the most terrifying, wandering in lonely and cold forests, with only his sword as his companion. He knew that greatness always comes at a price, and he had to pay that price no matter how high. From a young age, he made the sacrifice of abandoning the easy path, focusing on what he wanted to become and remaining faithful to his decision. Imagine a version of Miyamoto who decided to indulge in desires, wake up late every day, and constantly eat fast food lacking in nutrients. He would never have been able to advance toward the goal of becoming the greatest swordsman of his time. Today, in a world that constantly stimulates our senses, giving us short-term pleasures that lack meaning, many great figures in human history have stated that meaningful actions are what is truly necessary for one's life and what makes us happy. The modern world has hundreds and thousands of tools to help us achieve instant gratification. It has never been easier to access, but the reality is that indulging in these pleasures does not lead us to happiness. It makes us feel empty and even leads to substance addiction. Today, easy access to pleasure is extremely frightening. One just needs to take out their phone to immediately see sweet images of 18 and 20-year-old girls on TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook. Those 5 to 10-second short videos that make us unable to focus on writing a 100-page essay anymore. In an attention economy, pleasure is considered the most valuable currency, and we are almost unable to escape its influence. No matter what we do, there is always someone, a product, or a service waiting behind the scenes to lure us in with empty promises. To detoxify from these things, we should believe in what truly pushes us forward, renounce all temptations, and shake off all the surrounding desires. We need to look at people like Miyamoto, who succeeded in finding truly meaningful things and fought for their goals. Miyamoto believed that indulging in pleasure and desire is a waste of time, because time is used properly when we do something important that makes us feel like we have done something helpful for ourselves, a feeling that is unparalleled. According to Miyamoto, even if we combine all pleasures into one, it still cannot compare to the feeling of achieving a major goal. Doing what is truly important leads us to the source of genuine happiness. For instance, just reading for 15 to 30 minutes every day for an entire year. When the New Year's Eve passes, the overwhelming happiness you feel looking back at the pages you have annotated is unmatched. Imagine having a healthy body, lifting weights every day, and seeing those sculpted muscles and veins popping out in the mirror while showering. The immense happiness you feel is incomparable. Just think about the day when orders flood your store after years of dedicated business efforts. The feeling is indescribable. How can fleeting moments of happiness that come with pleasure and desire compare to such powerful feelings of victory? When you want to grab your phone to look at something like long-legged girls with shapely behinds and big chests, immediately put it down and turn to do something that serves your long-term goals. Just start with simple things. Everything will gradually form a habit for us. Miyamoto dedicated his entire life to swordsmanship. As a young man, he practiced tirelessly day and night, pushing his limits beyond endurance. He began his wandering journey at the age of 15, traveling across Japan to learn from the best sword masters of the time. He challenged famous swordsmen in the regions he visited. Experienced masters did not intimidate him, and he feared no one. With the ambition of becoming the best swordsman in the land, he trained rigorously day and night, making his skill formidable and insurmountable. His methods have become known globally even until now. He practiced his sword techniques thousands of times, honing his skills until they were masterful, like a sword saint in stories. Miyamoto Musashi's philosophy is rooted in a set of ethical rules passed down from the samurai, known as Bushido. More precisely, Bushido is a collection of virtues that people can follow to live a noble and virtuous life. Bushido has 7 main virtues: justice, benevolence, courage, respect, sincerity, honor, loyalty. This is the standard model of a samurai. Heroic, unyielding actions and noble demeanor are all part of Bushido. However, the 6th virtue, honor, while being one of the 7 virtues, represents the essence of Bushido. Honor is the glue that binds all other virtues together. Honor is self-respect. Only when we respect ourselves do we possess honesty and integrity within us. Honor is defending what is right. Therefore, even in situations where we have done wrong, we should not hide, but instead bravely admit our mistake and take action to rectify that error, however small. Honor is not stepping on the weak and vulnerable, even when we are in a position of power over them. That is compassion. Honor is being ready to risk everything to preserve the dignity we believe in. That is unwavering loyalty.